Welcome to Blooming in Brisbane. Today I thought I'd tell you a little bit about geraniums. I think geraniums have been a part of our lives as gardeners, I think for most of those years. And there's not one garden that I've come across that doesn't have at least one geranium in there. But this is the time of the year that many geraniums can tend to look a little bit worse for wear after our wet or humid summers. Many of them tend to get very thick and woody, and sometimes they're yellow in their foliage as well. So this is an important time of the year to pick them up. As we enter our cooler months, they start to really perform much better for us. So we can start by removing the yellow foliage and of course cutting back some of the plants as well. Now don't ever be afraid to cut back your geraniums or pelargoniums, because each of those pieces that you cut off, you will be able to strike again in some cutting powder or some rooting mix, and you'll be able to get brand new plants that you can share with your friends or place around in the garden. Now when geraniums finish flowering, it's always important to deadhead them, and by that I mean you go close into the plant and you take it off at the stem itself. So you've got an entire flowering stem removed. Now what that does, it triggers more flowers to come through nice and strong. Don't be tempted by any means to chop the tops off, because you'll be left with the stalk that won't provide any goodness to the plant at all. The plant will try and keep it alive and it'll become weak. If you're looking at putting geraniums into pots, it's always advisable to use terracotta. Terracotta pots actually breathe out the sides and on the top as well, which is great for all of your geraniums for aeration and also for good drainage. Never skimp on the quality of your potting mix, as the potting mix will have good slow release fertilizers in there. If you are putting the geraniums into the ground, always remember that they also need good drainage there, but add a little bit of extra dolomite or lime into the soil, as the calcium content is something that all geraniums just relish. Now a full sun position is normally fine for all geraniums, but this form here, which is known as Big Red, is quite happy to grow in a little bit of light shade also, and can fill out large pots and large areas of the garden quite happily, and you'll have them for years to come. Geraniums are a wonderful plant for everyone to have in their garden, and I don't know a gardener that is never without one.